Hello and welcome to our 12th video of how to create websites without writing any code using WordPress. Today we are going to learn how to create a politician website or a political website. We'll look at different features, and at the end of this video we'll be able to create a website like this one. It will be having this top menu and the contact email on top here, and the menu which will be fixed on top with different options such as events, courses, projects, and other things like news. And I'll show you how to modify this menu according to what you want. And when you scroll, this menu will be stuck on top here, so that it should be simple for our visitors to navigate through our website. And the website that we will make today, it will have a slider whereby you can slide into different slides. So also I'll show you how to do that. I'll show you how to create these different icons with the description. I'll show you how to create the background images, and in front of them you put the text. And I'll show you how to create such a post. I'll show you how to create different posts like these ones, and how to create this theme options in a way that someone can click on a team member and get all their contacts or read about them. I'll also show you how to create a sign up email, and as well as how to create this political news field, so that you can modify it your own way or in any kind of website that you want to make. So I'll also show you how to modify your footer in any way that you want, and the theme that we're going to make will be 100% responsive to mobile phone. For example, if I switch to mobile phone view and I select Samsung Galaxy, our theme would look like this. Let me refresh so that you can see how it's going to look like on the theme. It will be on a mobile phone. It will be responsive to a mobile phone 100% in a way that it will look like this on Samsung Galaxy. Our logo will be here, and our slides will be here like this, and we can expand the menu by clicking here, okay, with different options. We can close the menu, and if we scroll, we'll have these different options, as you can see here. So I'll show you how to do all these in less than 2 hours. All what you need is to know the basics of WordPress, and if you don't know the basics of WordPress, please watch my previous videos in the description, in the link of the description in this video. And if you know the basics of WordPress, then you don't need to bother. You'll just be able to pick and continue from where I'm going to start from in this video. So with that much explained, let's get started on how to create a politician website. So today we're going to make a politician figure website. We'll use the same theme so this is like a continuation to the previous website. Okay, you should set your timer. I should not exceed 4:30. So by 4:20 someone should warn me so that I should start concluding. Okay, so we're going to build a politician website or a political figure website, and we are going to base on the previous theme that we used yesterday, because it allows that kind of a website. Before we proceed, let us first look at again the demo content of a previous theme, the alone theme that we were using yesterday in the previous video, and we see other possible things that it can do. Then after, we'll proceed to our today's main work. It is alone theme. Just search alone theme. Okay, so if I search alone theme, okay, This is the theme itself. But I want, okay, let me search a lawn theme, and on Google search, and I'll find it on Theme Forest here, charity multipurpose non-profit theme. So I'll click here on live preview. So we're going to first look at I've not shared my screen, sorry. Remember, you couldn't say Musa, are you really following? I think I'm the only one in class.
No, I'm not following.
Well, you guys, I don't share the screen, and you think everything is okay.
Man, you are just complicated.
No, you put on earphone and open other windows and do other stuff. You guys, you're genius. Only one person is following.
I'm hearing you.
Oh, you hear, you don't see, and you see me explaining. Wow. Anyway, okay, so I hope you're following now, right? Can you see everything?
Yeah.
Try to be attentive, members, please. Try to be attentive, okay? Just 2 hours, and then we'll proceed with your other business. So these are other different demos that you can do, okay? You can make, from such a demos, you can even get an idea. From such a demo, you can get an idea. You can make an NGO website. You can make a COVID-19 related website. There are 2 demos for COVID-19. There is a politician. So we are going to concentrate on political. So this is political 2. So I'll open this political in a new tab. There is for health. I have my friend always want to make a health website for his sister. So he can use this demo. There is this one for NGO that we looked at yesterday. Scientists, political. This one is also another political. So I want only the political ones. There is for environmental, the church. There is for fundraising. So even from from the demo content, you can get the idea of the kind of website you should do. I want for political more too. There is another one for politician. So far I've opened 2. There are 3 for politicians. Yeah, this is the last one. That one, that's the one that I was talking about. So let's first look at these ones, and then we see the kind of website that we're going to do today. But remember, with this website, with this theme, you can do all these other kinds of website. For speaker, the motivational speaker. So if you get a job of a speaker, he wants you to make for them a website, you can use this theme to create such a website for public speakers. Yeah, so there we are. We have this one. It is having, let us first look at different features. It is having this slider. Of course, it is a revolution slider. Then there is a politician, and then his opening message. Then another welcoming message with a video. Then there is news posts. These are blog posts, of course, and then there is fundraising and campaign to vote. Then there is testimonials, and then there is another message, call for action message with a button. Then there is recent articles. Those are, of course, it can be a blog post, okay? And then there is a footer with about us, cookie, and sign up. So with also a background and social media icons. So we are going to see how we can modify the whole of this theme into what we want. And it has menu, of course. As you can see, it is having also the submenus. So that's I will base on this one to create a website that we're going to do today. So what I'll do, I'll change this website and I'll show you how to modify. We're going to discuss and show you how to modify each component, most of components. It may not be all of them, but most of components. Then it will be to your challenge to make a specific thing or a specific theme that you want, a specific website that you want. So that is the kind of website that you're going to make for a politician. You can even base on this one. This is the second demo, and this is the last and the third demo so far. Okay, it has a slider and some text. You see, you can even base on this one to make a what? To make a politician's website. See, sign up message, politician himself. So that's it. So let's start without wasting much time. So I'll go to my website, which is learn.shopcomoros.com. That is my website. So if you don't have basic knowledge about WordPress and you've just come across this video, I recommend you to first watch my previous videos that I taught about WordPress, because there's a lot. Definition of a post, definition of a page, and all the rest. You disturb something maybe. So we begin. So I'll begin by I'm going to reset everything. This is the website, the whole website. So I'm going to reset everything for now. So by going to home, and then I'll come to what? To plugins, and make sure that my WP Reset plugin is already installed and activated. So it is here. WP Reset plugin is installed and activated. So what will I do? If it's not installed, you have to add that plugin. You know how to add it. You just click on add plugin, and then you search for WP Reset to reset the website. So if it's already installed, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to tools and reset this website. So I'll look for the tools. Tools is here, and then WP Reset is here. So I'll reset the website by simply typing here reset and click on reset. So once a website is reset, it will be as new as how a new website is installed. So here, for everyone, I'm teaching many people and I'm making videos, so you'll have to wait. So everyone can do this, I hope, at this point. If you know the basics of WordPress, you can do up to this point. So I'm going to get you from this point up to the final website that we're going to create. So the first thing, we'll have to first install the theme. So the theme, I already showed you how to install the theme, and if you want the nulled theme version, I'll put the link in the description. But the purpose of that nulled theme is for just studying purpose, not for real world implementation. I'll put the link for downloading this theme in the description of this video. So once you download the theme, you'll have to upload it. So my theme is already downloaded and uploaded, and here it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate the theme. So to activate it, I simply click on activate, and the theme will be activated. So if I go to the website again and check if it is activated, you can see the website is there and everything is activated, but there is no content. So to put the content, the real content, we'll have to do what? To import the demo. So to import the demo content, I'll have simply come to my home page, to the dashboard. My website is slow. Why is it slow? There's an operation going in background. Or so okay, there we are. So the first thing, we have activated the theme. So you'll see a notification here that asks us to install the theme, to install the plugins, or you can simply come here under appearance. You'll find the option for install the plugins. So I'll click on install plugins, that we should start installing plugins, and I'll click here install plugin and demo. Here we'll install plugins only without demo content, and here we will you will just skip the setup. It's the whole thing. So I'll click on install plugins and demo. Faster, it will start installing and activating because the plugins are already installed, so it will just activate them. And if you are it is your first time to install the theme, it may be a little bit slow. So to show this error, you cannot access this page. So what you do, just click back, and everything will be done. Okay. So if I click back on dashboard, you see that we have the options of this theme set here. So what I'll do, I'll first set my WooCommerce by simply clicking setup, and let's select yes please, and then we set the WooCommerce. It's wasting our time, but nothing to do. So I'll set WooCommerce. I put the name, I put the country, put Dakar, okay, put the city, put the price, I continue, so I continue, I click on continue, I click on continue. Don't install these plugins for now, just click on continue. These weird questions. Okay, so I'll continue with the current theme, and I said no thanks, don't install Jetpack for now. Okay, so everything is set. Okay, so what do we want to do? We now need to do what? To install the demo, so that our website should look like the kind of website that we want to make. So to install the demo, you simply come to what? Under appearance, and then you come to under appearance, you come to themes, not themes even, and then you'll find that option install demo. It will come here, but normally it is always here, but you can find it here, install demo. So I'll click on install demo because I've already installed the plugins. So I'll select a demo that I want to install. Like we accepted before, we said that we want a politician's website, and I'm going to use the second demo, this one. But for you to give yourself a challenge, you can make something different using this theme. It can be a musician website, can be a health website, but using this theme, and you do according to the task that I'll give you. So I'll install this theme, this demo, and then click on install. So before it's installed, it will ask you to first activate. It will ask you to first activate the theme. So if your theme is not activated, I'm going to show you how to crack it, but it's not allowed for in case you're to publish the website. You have to buy a theme. So to activate it in the other way around, if you don't know that way, this theme will not work until you activate it. So I'm going to show how to activate it, but I'll also share the already activated theme in the description of this video. So you have to go to your hosting, or you have to access the theme files. Okay, so I'll go to my hosting by simply logging in. So to log into my hosting, shop Comoros stroke cPano, not stroke WP. Shop Comoros stroke cPano. So, but the theme that I will share with you, for it will be already activated. But I'm just doing this in case you want to know how to hack or crack themes. So I'll log in to my hosting. So if you don't have access to your hosting, you have to ask the one who gave you that hosting to give you the access to your hosting. So I'll go to where the theme is located. So I'll go to File Manager there. Okay, I already gave you introduction about the cPanel. Remember, right? So if you didn't have if you forgot about the cPanel, you have to go and watch that video again. So I'll go to my public HTML. If you still remember, it's where all the content is stored. And I'll go to the my website. Okay, this is if in case I'm using the main website. Okay, so I'll have to come here. But if I'm using the subdomain, remember I'm using a subdomain. It is called learn.shopcommerce.com. So it is a subdomain. So I have to go to the right folder. This is for the main folder, for the main website, shopcommerce.com. But mine is learn.shopcommerce.com. So I have to go to my right subdomain. So you guys who are sharing the domains, you have to know your right subdomain folder. Don't go to other people's folder. So I'll have to open my subdomain folder. You see it is here. So I'll open it and then come here to WP content. You know, inside WP content, it's where you can find the plugins and the themes. Those who were with me at the first days, I showed you how these things are structured in the back end. So I click on themes and then I'll see the Elon theme here. Okay, so if I double click on it, I can either navigate through here or I can navigate directly here. So the display will be showing here. So this is the Elon theme. So after reaching there, the Elon theme, you have to go to theme includes Elon theme. Then you have to go to theme includes here, and after entering in theme includes, you have to go to includes again. So under includes, you'll find verify theme.php. Okay, verify theme.php. Right click and then click on edit. So by doing this, you'll be able to do what? To edit a file that is already on on your hosting on internet. So I'm going. You search for OK. You press Ctrl F and search for the word OK. So you'll find this word OK. So this is where they check whether the website is purchased or not. Okay. So you'll have to comment. Mine, I've already cracked it. So, but for yours, you'll have to comment that line and replace it with purchase code is equal to true. Okay, replace it with this one, purchase code is equal to true. So by doing so, it will assume that this website everything is okay. But if you don't make this, then your website will not work. Yeah, your website will not work. They'll say you'll have to do what? To purchase the right website or right theme. So that's it. Then after you change it to true, purchase code is equal to true, then you remember to do what? To save. So once it is saved, then you'll be able to do what? To activate your theme. Otherwise it will not work. So once you do that, then you can put here any kind of code and then say register theme. Okay, otherwise if you don't do that, then you won't be able to do what? To activate a theme. You know? Yes.
Confusion there. Can you please repeat that step there?
Which step exactly?
Where, yes, at this point, where does it start? Are you going with the source code?
Yeah, you have inside the source code. You have to go inside the source code. Otherwise you have to purchase a theme itself.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah, if you watch the video, you'll understand. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So that's it. So you see, it is now activated. Yeah? Start another website. Wait, I finish this case, and then not 2 hours, 1 hour. Members, give me just 2 minutes. I help a friend here. Just 2 minutes. Let me pause the video. I help. So, members, I hope you're still there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we do to do what? To activate the theme. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay. So after I'll again click on install demos. Okay. But I'll share the theme that is already what? That is already activated, and I'll put the link in the what? In the description. I hope my video will not be deleted because of that. So I'm going to install this second political website demo. Oh, I click on preview, I did not click on install. So I click on install again. So to start installing, and we'll be patient for a minute as it's downloading. Is okay. Did you delete stuff? Or WP reset it and bring this one. So be patient for a minute as it is finishing to install. Yeah, I think it's done. Boom. Then we have our website with no pane. With no pane, we have almost a complete website. Because you're still an amateur, man. These people are seniors. So, so there we are. So our task is to do what? To modify it and make it what we want exactly. So we're going to begin by step by step. We begin by menu. Yesterday I did not touch menus. So today I'll begin by how to modify the menu. And then after modifying the menu, we'll go to the customizer and modify the colors. After modifying the colors, then we'll come and modify this home page and changing the WP slider. The sliders, and we'll work also events, how to manage events, how to create the courses and other projects and teams if time allows. But we begin with those that we did not touch yesterday. So yesterday we did not touch the menu. So if you were following carefully previously, you would know how to modify menus, but this is just a practice. So to modify menus, of course, we have to go under appearance. We go to our dashboard, then we go to appearance. So when you click on appearance, okay, so when you go back to dashboard, your website, your database will need to update, okay? So you have to update again. Then say continue, and then it will be updated and everything will be okay. Everything is now okay. So you go to appearance, and under appearance, you'll find menus. Okay, so under appearance you'll find menus, and under menus it's where we can be able to modify the menus. But before I proceed, I'll first remind you something about menus. I told you that menus in WordPress, they work in form of slots and real menus. So slots are possible places where we can place menus. So according to the theme, it will give you different slots. Some theme will give you only one slot of putting a menu. Another theme will give you 2 slots. Another theme will give you 3. Another theme will give even 4 different places. So if you can see here, we're having this top place. This here can place a menu. We're having this main place where we can place a menu. And I think also in footer, we can place a menu. But let us find out from what? From the theme itself. So if you come here, you'll see the different location. When you click here, manage location. When you click on manage location, you'll see the different location where you can place the menu. So this theme gives us 3 positions where we can put a menu. We have the primary menu, I guess, and I believe it is this main menu, this main one. So if you want to change anything in this menu, you have to come here to manage menus, and you have to come to menus under appearance, and then come to manage menus, and then you look for primary menu. Then you have top secondary menu. Top secondary menu. So top secondary menu, I hope it is this one on top of main menu. This one, top secondary menu. Then we have a mobile menu. The mobile menu is the one that will appear on a mobile phone. So if I right click here and say inspect, and then it will show me how my website will look like on mobile phone by clicking here. Then if I select something like Motorola, or let me select Samsung Galaxy, no, this is Samsung Fold. Let me select Samsung Galaxy. Is it there? They removed it. Okay, Samsung Galaxy 5, and I refresh. So this is how my website will look like on a mobile phone. So this theme gives us ability to also create a separate theme, a separate menu on for mobile phones. So in case you don't want some things to appear on mobile phone, you can create a separate menu for mobile phone and activate it from this slot. So those are the 3 different slots that this theme gives us. Other themes, they give us 2. Other themes, they can even give you 5 places where you can put menus. So this is how our website will look like on a mobile phone. So this is a mobile menu. When I click here, this comes, okay? For example, the causes, so that is a what? That is a mobile menu, and we can activate it from there. So when I click here, it goes. So that's a mobile menu. So if you want to put a separate menu, you can put it here for mobile. Now, after we have these 3 slots, so it means that we cannot activate more than 3 menus in one particular website. So, but you can have many menus. You can have even 20 menus, but you'll be activating one at a time in a particular slot. So how do you edit a menu? By simply clicking here on edit. So if you click here on select menu, they'll bring you all the existing menus that you have, okay, that you have created. So how to create a new menu? You simply click here on edit menu. So these are 2 tabs, manage menu and edit menu. So when you click here on edit menu, it will bring you ability to do what? To create a new menu by simply clicking here on create a new menu here. Then you'll be able to create a new menu. Now if you want to modify an already existing menu, for example, I want to modify this menu. I'm going to make a website for, I'm going to try to make a website for one politician in my country. It's called Bobby Wine, for example. So I'm going to put here home, and then I'm going to put here let me say I want to change this home to Bobby Wine, for example, Bobby Wine. So to do that, I'll have to come to menu and select the menu that I want to edit from here. I can select this which one? Main menu, this one, and I click on select. So when I click on select, it is the one that will be placed in this editing field. So I can modify it from here. So if I select secondary menu, then they will put it for me here as secondary menu, and I'll be able to do what? To select, to edit it. Now assume that I want to change this one to what? To Bobby Wine, for example. So to do that, I'll just simply come here and click on this expansion, and then I'll be given different things that I can modify. For example, I want to change this one. Okay, so when I collapse this one, I can add an icon. I can set some more settings here. Okay, I want to hide this one on in a title. There are some more things that you can play with here, but I don't want to do that. So you can change it to a link, but I want to leave it as a what? As a page. So I'll keep it as home page, and then I collapse it. So by doing that, I will have done what? I will have modified this item. Now assume that I want to modify also this item. So what does it mean? I'll have to do what? To come here and modify from here. So that's how we modify. Now the question is, now how do you add a new item in a menu? So to add a new item in a menu, there are different items that you can add in a menu. For example, you cannot add a picture in a menu. For now, you cannot add a picture for this theme. But if you want to add an item, there are possible items. So the possible items that you can add in a menu, they are here. You can either add a page. You know what is meant by a page. I already defined the meaning of a page. You can add a page. You can add a blog post. You can add a donation form, because it is a what? It is a link. According to this theme, you can add a custom link. For example, you want to add an external link. For example, a social media link. You can add it here, and then you put this link here. For example, I want to add Instagram, okay? Or I want to add maybe let us say, is there contact us? Yes, contact us is there. Okay, policy. Let me, for example, I want to add policy page. So I can put here the link for policy, and then I add here policy page. Or if it is, but policy you can add it from here. If it's a page, it's already existing. But here we always add external links. External links. So when I do like that, I click on add, then you'll see that item will be added here. Okay, so I assume that I want to add another one called terms. So if I add it here, so you'll find it is coming here. And then let me add another one, maybe called conditions. I'm just doing this to save your time, as well as trying to cover many things. So you see, I have policy, terms, and conditions. So these are three different menus. I mean, these are three different items under the same menu. Now assume that I want to put this one, terms, under policy. So I click and drag and drop it on the right hand side. Then I'll have this and then a submenu. So that's why you'll see you'll have something like this, and under it you have a submenu. So that's how we create submenu. And to remove an item, you just simply right click on it and then click on remove. It will go. The remove red icon is here. So, and then categories, you can add block categories, you can add event categories, portfolio categories, and WooCommerce endpoints such as shop, home, orders, and logout. So after doing that, I can save my menu. Always remember to save your menu. Otherwise, if you don't save, it won't update. So if I come and refresh, by simply clicking on home, you will see that we have got one extra element here, which is policy, and we have just added it right now. Okay, it is here. So that's how we modify the menu, and I can remove it if I want by just right click here and then remove. Now if I want to modify, for example, this top menu, it means that I have to select it first. So to select it by clicking there and then say top menu, and then say select. Then after you select it, then they'll put it for you in the field of editing. Then you see we have which menu is this, by the way? This one I think is not activated yet. Let me select top secondary menu. I think it's the one which is activated on top here. So this top secondary menu, and then I first select it, and you see we have the navigation, and you can modify it from there. Okay, here this is top primary menu. This is the main menu itself. Then you have this is the main menu. We have mobile menu and top secondary menu. Top bar menu, it's not activated. So in simple terms, that's how we modify menus. Other things, other items such as these ones in the bottom, we can modify them inside this one, copyright and stuff. We can modify them inside the customizer option. So I'll assume that we have all understood how to modify menus and how to change menus. So we'll proceed to colors. Okay, we will proceed to to colors, because the colors matter so much. So I'm going to change this color to to red color, because the political party that I want to make for is for red. Their color is red. So I'll click on customizer, so that we should be able to customize the whole website. So to load, we're going to pass through most of these items faster without wasting much time. So we'll begin with site identity. Site identity, you know, it is what will appear here in the site and the description. You see, when I move my mouse over here, it shows the site name and the description. So I can change this one to maybe NUP. So I can give the description. I can say everywhere. I don't know, NUP everywhere. I don't know even the motto of the political party. Okay, let me say NUP National Union platform. Okay, so that is what will define the website itself. And then you can see on top here we have a logo. So I can change that logo to a right logo. So I can either select from a library, or I can upload my own logo that I have. So let me get one here, NUP logo, NUP Uganda logo. So it is here. Let me get this by simply let me say this one, save image as, there we are. So I will come here, drag and drop it. Drag and drop it. Okay, I forgot to compress it, but no problem, it's so small. So you have to give it a name if you want to reuse it. So you may want to search it again. So I can say NUP logo. So renaming is important also for search engines. Can use the same here, the same here, the same here, and the same in the description. So once I select this one and I set it to be, you'll see that our title here has changed. This title, can you see? And the logo has done what? Has changed. So that's where we define the what? The site identity. You already know this. So the menu, we have already said the menu, so you can skip this part. The widgets, we look at them in the previous video. I don't want to overstay there. So homepage settings, we also look at them in the previous video, and this is the continuation for the previous video. So events and calendar, we will look at them in the main part. The logo, we have already said it. So if you want to modify this logo, I want to show you a technique, because most of the time we may want to modify a logo and you find it is too huge for the kind of logo that you want. So what do? You have to select the right dimension that the theme suggests. So I can right click there, I can click on edit logo, then I'll have to first copy the link of this logo, and I see its dimensions. Okay, so I just simply select all here and I copy. So that's the technique that I always use in case I don't want to change the right dimension for the logo that the theme suggests. So here you get the file link for this logo, and then you can come and open a new tab and paste that link. So when you paste that link, you'll get the logo from your library. So you can save that logo and first study its dimensions. So I right click on it, and then here it is, and then I right click on it to check its properties. So right click, here it is. Okay, so I have to right click on it and then see its properties. Okay, so click on its properties, and then you see, click on details to see its dimensions. So the dimension of this logo is what? Is 62 pixels. 168 pixels by 62. So you have to create another logo that you want to replace with this one. Okay, you have to create another logo with almost equal with same dimension. Don't again go and upload something that is going to disorganize the appearance or the template of the theme that you've just downloaded. So that's why I always first download the exact existing logo and check its properties by right clicking on it, and then go to details and see the right dimensions. So once you have the right dimensions, you can either use Photoshop or use Canva or use any other way to resize your logo. Okay, so to resize my logo, I'm going to use Canva to save time, but you can as well use Photoshop, no problem. And Photoshop, you have much control, because I should use Photoshop. Most of the time you've been using, I'll use both of them. Because Canva, you cannot make a transparent logo. Remember, this logo is transparent, but with Photoshop you can make a transparent logo. So I know the dimensions, so I've opened my Canva. If you don't have idea about Canva, you can search about it and get basics of Canva. So I've opened canva.com and I've logged in. So I will see the dimension. It is 168, you can say 170 by 62 pixels. So I have to click on create new design and then say custom dimension. It is 170 by 60 by what? By 65 pixels. Then I say create a design. So when I create a design, I'll be given an area where I can create a logo. So I can use this very logo to do what? To inspire the kind of the logo that I want to do what? To create. You see, we have a map, and then I have the logo. Okay, let's first put our own logo there, and then we see how we can do what? How we can modify and add there some spices. So I drag and drop the logo that I downloaded previously and put it there. So I'll come, let us see this logo, the original one. It is filling it 100%. So I'll make it try to fill it. Okay. Now I'm going to put here, instead of putting alone, I'm going to put here the word NUP, N-U-P. So to do that, I'll just simply click on home. Oh, no. My God. I was not supposed to click on home. Sorry. But the design is still there, I believe. So I have to edit again. Sorry. I wanted to just click on back so that I should have the text edit. So the design is there. So I'll have to click on what? On text, on text, and then click on text that I want to create. For example, I can select this one here, kind of heading, and write NUP, and then resize it. Ctrl Shift. I can as well resize it by changing the font size. Ctrl Shift and greater than sign, or you can just simply drag and resize it to what you want. Okay, so let me go to Bobby Wine's page, and I see his logo. I've never visited his page for now. So that's it. So I can change the font style by simply clicking on font style. So you can create your vertical logo as you want. Because I always see most of people, the horizontal logo, they forget to create a horizontal logo, they skip their square logo. Yet a theme was suggesting a what? A horizontal logo like this one. So you come after us, sir? You don't give up, man. You don't give up. You learn something. You want to run away, man?
No, somebody was telling that I want to join, but he cannot join. I don't know, from Uganda. Just check your WhatsApp.
In WhatsApp? Okay, I just put it to join now. Okay, so I'll search here. Bobby Wine. Okay, so that's the logo. So I can download this logo to save time. Okay, so I'll download this logo in JPG format, and Canva will always limit you. It will not give you 100% until you pay. So I'll see which colors this man uses. So it is downloading. there the logo, it has come. Okay, so it means that after I have to do what? I think today I will not use Photoshop to save time because we are out of time. So let me see. This is the man. Just is black and red. Okay, so I'm going just to do what? To upload this one. Okay, so I'll upload it and then set it. So by doing that, I'll have set a logo with the right dimensions, and you see when it's coming there, it will not even mess up. It will just remain in a right lane. You see, it is loading, but I believe you see, in a right lane without losing shape, without doing what. And how did I do that? I first download the logo, and after downloading the logo, I check its dimensions in under right click and go to details, and then change the dimension. Then I use Photoshop or Canva to create the right logo of that dimension. Then you see it will remain exactly as how it was in a what? In a theme. So I'll go to general settings. Okay, so under general settings, we'll leave the layout to be 100%, but sometimes we can change the layout to be what? In a box. So if we send to be in a box, then this website will not touch from end to end. So I'll leave the layout to 100%. So the background, I'll leave it as white. So preferred image, I'll leave it not selected. So these are the main. Scroll back to top. This one we can also deactivate it from here. So these are the main and general settings. So we come to the header. We can also change the header style. So the background color of this header, I want to change it to red because the company that I'm using, that I'm working for, or that I'm creating for, is using a red color. So I'm going to change this color to what? To red instead of blue. Okay, so background color, it is white, so I can leave it to white. And the text color, it is black, so these are the text color. And the background color, so this one, the menu background color. So you have to be careful before you change the colors. This one is the one that I want to change. Okay, this menu background color. So I'll click here. Now if I want to, you see there are so many reds. Okay, so there are so many reds, you cannot know the exact red that you want. But if you want to know the exact red that you want, you have to use the color picker. The color picker will help you to pick any kind of color and get its code. So I have the color picker, and I'll share the link to download that color picker in the description of this video. So how does that color picker works? You just open that color picker and run it, and after running it, you just click pick color. So by picking color, you'll be able to pick any kind of color from any part on your screen. So if I want to pick this color of NUP, this one, and I'll just click here and then click on pick color. Okay, so I can even pick part of this color. Okay, I assume that one. So I'll have now picked the exact color that I want. So I'll come and paste it there. Okay, the code. So that code will act as what? As my background for the menu background. So that is the what? The menu color. So I can also change this one to that. So I hope I'm choosing the right ones. You have to try until you see everything is okay. So this one is for the text. Yeah, it has changed. You see, just the feeling will just change to what you want exactly. So it has changed. So what else? I wanted to change also the color for what? For the selected text, but I don't think you change it from here. Background color. This is the layout. Where you see FFF, just know that is white, so you don't need to do it to temper with that. So I don't know how I can change this color for the text. You see, when I hover over, let me search hover. Okay, hover is here. This is hover over the menu. Maybe it is somewhere. every theme its own way. So I'll click back. So there we have changed the title bar to be to be our red color that you want. So we have this title bar. So we don't know which title bar it is they mean again. That is the title bar I think we were setting before, and we have already set it. So this styling, I don't know that. Okay, so I'll have to go back and then proceed. So notification center, we'll not create notification for now. Then posts. So if you want to check the post, the number of posts in a row that should be displayed in a row when someone is scrolling, so you can change them from here. So the title of a post, you can change it also from here. Then you can set a single post. When someone is previewing a single post, you can change it from here. Like you want to show the search box, you can change it from here. So I'll leave it the way it is for now. Also the layout of a post, you can also change it from here. So I'll proceed to portfolio. I'll leave it. I'll set it in I'll set it directly. Okay, the color has changed actually. Before it was not changing. So we come to portfolio. I'll change it. Give, I'll change it. Footer, you already learned how to change it, but still you can change it today. So footer is what is appearing in footer here. So we can modify it from here. We can begin with with the background. Okay, we can begin from here. Footer sidebar. This one is for duplicating, and you can close it from here. So if you want to add another item, you can just simply click on add, and then it will be added there. So we have the background. You see in the footer here, we're having another background image. Okay, so if I want to change this background image that you see here in the footer, I can change it from here. So to change it, I just simply click on edit, and after clicking on edit, it is here. So just like the way we did before, I will have to do to get the link of this item, and I'm going to be a little bit faster and get the item itself. I have to download it itself by simply clicking there. So this is the one. Okay, so I'll save the photo by pressing Ctrl S, and then see the photo where it is located, and go to its properties. Right click and then show properties. So when you go to its properties, you will see the properties of this photo, and then click on details to see all the details. Okay, it is of dimensions 1920 by 420. Okay, 1920 by 420. So it's what they recommend. So I'll have to come to my Canva and create a new design, which is having the dimension of 1920 by by 420. Okay, then I say create.
Check what is there.
You're following today. 1920 by 420. Moose, today you're following.
I have been following.
So the first time. Okay, so that's the dimension. So Canva will try even to suggest for us what we can put there. Yeah, these guys, they know what they're doing. It's good. So I can use even this very one. Okay, but I'll not use this. So let me come and see. I'm just inspired by the very one that you're going to use. You can see here there are some people trying to celebrate, and then there is their color in front. Okay, so I can come here and search jubilation. There are some people jubilating. Jubilation and yeah, something like this, but not like that, but something like this, but they're not whites. Hey, okay, let me pick anything. just for the sake of let me just do people power. Let me pick this one. So Canva, with Canva you can as well get the image without downloading it first. You can as well get the image without downloading it first. So if I want to get the image without downloading it first, you just right click on it and then say copy image. Right click on it and say copy image. So I just come to my design and paste it. Okay, so I'm going to resize it. You see, I did not even do what? I did not even copy it. I did not even download it. So that's another good thing about Canva. So I'll just copy this and repaste it here, that it should make it fit. Something like that. So in front for this one there is a layout, a blue layout. So if I want to put that layout, I can simply come here to elements and then click on this square and then fill it. You know, it will come on top. It's a layout on top, and then I'm going to fill it with a what? With our red color. Remember, this red color is in the color picker. So I just click on copy color and then double click here, and then the color is here. I just paste, okay, and then that color will be shown. So this color have to be have to be what? Have to be transparency. Have to be transparent, okay? So I click on it and then click on transparency here, and I can change its what? Its transparency from here. You see? So I can leave it there. Okay, yeah, someone can read the words in front and you can see the picture behind. So I'll just download this one. Maybe I can call it hero image. So I can download it in PNG format and then download. So that's how we modify stuff. So it has come. So we are learning all these skills, tiny skills, and if you merge them together, you can come up with something great, because you don't learn everything from one day. So I'm going to drag and drop. Oh, before you upload, you have to compress it first, okay? You have to compress it first. Tiny what? Tiny PNG, okay? Search tiny PNG. It is the best compressor. So for example, now I have to compress by just drag and drop it here. So you see it is 92 kbs. When it is compressed is 82 kbs. Actually, there are no big change. It was not a huge image. So after compressing, then you upload it, okay? Then after uploading, then you select, okay? So this one is going to be our what? Our footer image. You see? It has changed, but I deleted something here. I don't know how I can return it back. Okay, so it has come and it has looked at like they wanted exactly. So I'll go back. That is the footer. What else do we need to change? Colors. Okay, colors is also another important thing. So we have normal state color. I think normal state color, that is our red color. Okay, that is our dark color. Okay, there is this blue color. So if I want to change it, I just click there, and then this blue color, we're going to replace it with our red color, the primary color. So I'll put here the color that I want, and here the color that I want. Then there is another darker color. That darker color, the most dark color. Okay, I hope you can see it. So to get that, I will just also, there is this one, I have to change it from here. They made the primary color. Okay, so there is another darker color. I don't know if they can see it here, a little bit darker. Okay, so to make your color darker, you just click on the color and then you will be able to do what? To change its variation from here. Okay, so I'm going to put that darker red, you see, light red, darker red. So I select this dark red. Okay, so I say okay, and then this, I come here and replace it with this. I come here and replace it with this. So every theme with its own way. Everything with its own way. Not all the themes are the same. So I'm not expert in every theme. I can be good in a particular theme that I always use. So, but I can use my skills to manipulate different themes. So likewise to you, when you practice more, you'll have enough skills to manipulate different kind of themes. So that darker color, I've put it there, and you can see the feeling for our website has started changing. You see, the red color has changed. The red color has changed. So if the company, they give you their color, you have not again to restrict them that you're going to give them your own colors. You have to do according to what they instruct you. So those are what our primary colors, and you can see also these colors have done what? Have changed. So I'll go back, and typography, that is the theme. There are some companies which are strict and they'll specify the text of that they want you to use in in their website. So this is where you change them from, on the typography section. Then WooCommerce, will skip it. Then advanced CSS, if you write your CSS, you can write it here, okay, and you can be able to do what? To format your elements using CSS. So after doing that, then it means that we are done. Let me see, is there any kind of CSS which is talking about color? You see, let me see if there is any kind of CSS which is talking about this particular color. So I'll just copy this color, so that in case there's anyone who is talking about it, I'm going to do what? So I press Ctrl F and search. There's no any use for this color, it's not used, so it was not specified in CSS. So after doing this, then mean that I've modified basic colors to my website. So what do I need to do is to do what? To publish. So I click on publish to publish the website. So if I close the customizer, I'll be able to see the website. At least we can see some feeling that the website is changing. Okay, it's changing. So now we are going to edit the page. Now the page itself, you see, even the hover color has changed. Now we're going to do what? To edit the page. But before edit the page, we will start with I remain with what? With 30 minutes. We will start with slider. After the slider, then we edit the page, and after the page, we will see if we can manage also to edit the what? The events, the causes, and the donations. Okay, so to edit the slider, like the way I told you before, this slider is a separate plugin. It's called Revolution Slider. Very powerful. So if you want to find the dashboard for this Revolution Slider, you simply come to where? You simply come to your dashboard, okay, and then you scroll among the on the navigation menu, and you'll find Revolution Slider. Okay, very powerful. So with this Revolution Slider is where we can be able to make these slides and changing these photos in this slide. Okay, you can import slides, you can export slides. No giving up. No problem, you learn. Yeah, no, then go and sleep and lose it now. You have to save it now. Okay, so that's it. I'll just click here on close. These guys, they know what they're doing. So it is our website. We are still in our website, but it is the Revolution Slider that puts this feeling. So you can see our Revolution Slider. We're having one slide, okay? So you can have many slides, and you'll be activating or you'll be using one at a particular time. I'll make a special class on this Revolution Slider another day. But for now, just know that with the Revolution Slider, we can create many slides and we can reuse them. Okay? And we can reuse them. Musa. Okay?
Yes,
we are two in class, eh?
Yes, yes.
That's how things be. Free things. Okay, so
Yeah.
click on what? On edit slide. You can duplicate it. I mean, you can showcase it from here, or click here to edit. So start loading. There we are. Okay, so you can see this is a slider, the whole presentation. Okay, so this is a presentation, but you can see it is having different different sliders. Okay, it is having different sliders. So likewise here, it is a presentation, but if you come here to slides, you find it has different sliders. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the pictures. I'm going to show you how to do it, how to change the pictures. So for example, this very first picture, I want to put another picture. So to put another picture, like what I told you, you first need to know the first picture that was there, that the theme is recommending, take its dimension, and you modify and you create another picture which are having same dimensions as that of the original picture that was in the theme. So how do you get this background? Just click on the slide that you want to edit, which is this slide number 1, and then you come to layout, and then come to background, and then you'll find images, and then you'll find images, and then you say media library. Okay, so when you click on media library, you'll be able to do what? Select a background image. So I think it is the image that was there before, this one. So I have to know its dimensions. Okay. Oh yeah, they are telling me their dimensions here, by the way. I don't need even to download it first. Okay, so you can see the dimensions are here. The dimensions are here. The width is 12,000. I mean 1,200, and the height is 800. So I'm going to create another picture with almost same dimensions. So to do that, I'll just simply, but I can also download this picture just to do it, to see how it looks like. Okay, so that I should create something that is completely odd. Okay, so that is the picture that I'm going to use. A picture like this one. I'm going to make a picture like this. I'm going to Canva and then create a new dimension. I mean, create a new picture. So it is having the dimension of, if you still remember, the dimension of 12,000 by 1,800. Okay, copy the dimensions, 1,800, paste, and then say create. Yeah, search for K and change to true. You want to root no password. So I'll have to do it to download Bobby wine. HD photo. I'm teaching, man. So let me get his kind of picture, like that one that was there. Let me get this. Let me get this one. So I'll just right click on it and say copy. Okay, so with Canva you don't need to download it, just copy, paste it there. Okay, so I'll resize it and make sure it is fitting. I can even resize it and make sure it's fitting there. Then this background, I can click on it and change it to be of this color. Okay, so I can download it. So to download it, just simply click on download. I can change it to JPG and download it. Then start downloading. and once it downloads, then I'll have to compress it first before I upload it. Okay, so to compress a photo, you go to tinepng.com, drag and drop it there, and then click on download. It will download. Okay, so it was 70 kbs, and then it was reduced to what, to 52 kbs. Okay, it was already small. Okay, so what I'm going to do, what, to upload it. So I'll come to the tab that I was working with before, so I'll just drag and drop it there, and then I'll click on insert, and then you'll see it will be resized in a place that I wanted. Okay. So after doing that, I can change these words by simply double clicking on them and then modify them from here. Okay, I can change them from here. Then if I want to preview, I can click on preview. Then if I save, then this will be saved. So if I want to modify the second slide, you know, there are many slides here. So if I want to modify the second slide, if I refresh here, now you see that it has done what? It's going to be updated. Okay. So if I want to modify to the second slide, see this slide, this one, I can also modify it by using the same steps. So what I'll do, I'll just get another struggle photo, maybe this, maybe this one, right click, copy image, I can duplicate this one, or I can replace it by clicking and then replace. Copy image, I did not copy, I copied the link instead. Copy image, click and then copy. So it has been downloaded. I copied 2 times, so I'm going to resize it. I can as well reduce it and keep it in the center. Because those dimensions are too high. Okay, so after doing that, I can change this color. To this one. So after, I have to download it, change it to PNG, JPG, and then I download. Then it will be downloaded. So after, I have to do what? To update the second slide. So to update the second slide, I just simply select the second slide. After selecting it, I do what? I come to background here, the layout, and then I say select the image from library. Remember, I can also as well put a video a video background. So I'll drag and drop and put it there, and after putting it there, I just say insert, and then it will be inserted. Okay, in fact this one looks a little bit better than the other, because the other I compress it so much. So yeah, so that's it, it's already set. So lastly, let me say the last one. So these words are changeable by just simply double clicking on them, and then you modify them in this side. Okay, so let us change this one. I'll also search for related photo with those ready colors. Put NUP Uganda. So I select this. It's loading. Let me copy this one. So come to Canva, and paste it, Ctrl V. So I can duplicate it. If you want to keep all your photos, you can as well duplicate instead of deleting it. So I can delete, and I first duplicate it. You first duplicate it here so that you can keep all your photos, all your slides in the same place. So let me modify this and double click to resize it. Okay, so I want this to be the only visible part. Okay, so I'll change the color. Okay, so I'll have to download this one, so I'll not download all of them. I'll select only the first one and download. So it's downloaded. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to change this photo. So by simply clicking on media library, and then I'll just drag and drop it and put it there. But you have to first compress it, So insert, and our photo will be inserted accordingly. Then I have to save. So after saving, and I come and refresh here, you'll find this photo has been changed, this one has been changed, and this one has been changed, though the quality is low because of using Canva. So you better use Photoshop for the better quality of the photos. Okay, so that's it. That's how we modify the slider revolution. So now we're going to modify the page itself using what? Using WP Bakery page builder, the front end. Yesterday we looked at the back end. Now today let's see how we use the front end. So the front end will help us to edit while at the same time while we are seeing the output. So I'll simply click on edit with WP page Bakery builder. So this one is the front end. It will enable us to edit while we are seeing the output. But yesterday we used the back end, whereby we could see the frame only, and we could do what? We could see the output after publishing the changes. So it's loading, and always the front end editor always loads slower than what? Than the back end editor. So be patient until it finishes loading. Okay, so our front-end editor has loaded. So the front-end editor will enable us to edit elements while we're looking at the output straight away. So for example here, the slider, I will not touch it because I've already edited it separately. So you see here, we are able to edit everything while we are seeing it exactly how it's going to look. Now, for example, if I want to change this one, economic, and I change it to maybe entrepreneurship. So to do that, I move my mouse over here, and when I move my mouse over here, you'll see the editing pane, just like the way it was in the previous video. Here, I mean the previous class. So here, you can edit the column itself. here we can edit the element itself. So if I click here, it will load for me, just like the previous box that we saw previously. It will load for me. It will load it for me here, and I can change or I can modify anything that I want to modify from there. Okay, so if I want to modify the texts, I can change it from there. Okay, and if I want to link it to anything, I can link it from there. So if I move my mouse over here, I'll be able to do it to edit a single image item that is being placed inside this particular this particular column. So in the design is where I can set whether it should have padding or not. So under that, there is also a custom heading bottom here. There is an icon and the custom heading. So I have to move my mouse over custom heading if I want to change the text, and I'll be able to do to change the custom heading. For example, if I want to make it economics, so I have to add the S, and then it will be able to do to update this text that I had that I selected. So likewise here, you can change this image, you can change the text, you can change the image, you can change the text. So we can change also this message by simply clicking on it, and we'll be able to do to change the message. Now we can as well change these photos within the background by simply clicking on them. By simply clicking on the column. Remember, the background photo is behind the column, not behind the text, not behind the text itself. Remember, the text is the content inside the column. So we have select edit column in order to change the background. So if I want to change this background and put maybe another red related photo, I can come here and select it. Maybe I save it the way it is here, and then come here and then click on plus, and then I'll be able to drag and drop it, and I click on save set image. So by doing that, I'll be able to do I say click save, and then I'll be able to do to modify the background inside this image. So I can as well modify the background inside this image by clicking here, and let me get another related photo. Let me get another related photo, maybe this one. And it's better to first add some layout, some front layout like the way we did in the previous footer image, so that the words in front of this layout, in front of this photo, they should be readable. Okay, so I have to come to design and then click here on add photo, and then I'll just drag and drop that photo here. Okay, but don't use internet photos if you're to make a real world website. Okay, you better use a real existing photo for the organization, not photos from internet. For me, I'm using those on internet just for testing and practicing and learning purposes only. So you'll see I'll have that photo, but like the way I told you, how to choose a photo that is going to make the words to be readable, not to make some words not to be readable. For example, this photo that you're seeing at this particular time, it is making the white text not to be readable. And one of the techniques that you can do, you can simply use Canva. For example, I can use Canva. Let me duplicate this photo, and I add this photo here. So the technique that I can do here is to add a layout in front of this photo. Okay, to add an element, come to elements and add a layout. Okay, so if I want it to be yellowish, black, I make it black like that. I can't be blue, I can make it blue. So I make it black, and after making it black, I make it transparent so that people should see the photo. At the same time, they should be able to do to read. Okay, just make it transparent like that. Okay, so any content that will be written in front of this photo will be readable, whether color is black or white or any other color, because it is having more than one color. So I'm going to drag and drop this one here also, and then make it fill it, and you're going to see the point that I'm trying to prove at the moment. Okay, move our layout on top, Ctrl V, and then the layout is in front there with the transparency. So I'm going to download this. So I'll download one by one. Download the first one, and then come and modify this. I want to modify this one. You see these words are not readable. Now let me use that technique that I've shown you, and you see if they will remain unreadable the way they were before. So I'll drag and drop this new image that I've just cropped, but remember to compress it if you're to make a real world website. So I'll set it and then say save, and once you save it, you'll see it's going to update. So that's the good thing about front editor. You see, someone can see the text at the same time they can see the what, they can read the content. So that's the technique that I always use. It's a popular technique, by setting an image behind it and put some transparency in front of it, so that those words in any kind of color, any word of any color in front of it, it should be readable. Let me do it for the second one. So I select the second photo. So selecting second photo, drag and drop it there, and then set it and save and close. Then you can see they are readable. So we can modify this read more button by simply clicking on it and modify it. So there is this big image in background. It also matters because it is taking the most of the color. Okay, so I'll click on section edit, and I'm going to use, you see, they just use the same technique, but remember we already have an image like this one, so that's what we're going to use. So I'll just select the one that we created, that red one. I hope it will fit there. If it doesn't, then we'll have to do it to make another one. So let us close and see. Yeah, it fitted, but it did not match, but we can see it as fitted, eh? So I'll have to update. So money donation, I can as well change this one by simply clicking there and modify it. I can also change this donation settings from here of how much should be shown and how much. I mean a donation by selecting the different campaign ID. Remember, okay? So I can say the title, the description, the element. I can say them from here, and then the price that should be shown for the donation. Okay, and how much that has been raised, and the goal. So I can set the text that should be displayed from this point, and then as well as the link that someone should be taken to when they click. I can also set it from there. So that's it, how to create a what? That's how to create a page. So I'll modify this one and change it to our red color. Put the background image. So I'll have to click here on the column itself in order to change the color. Okay. So I'll put this one, this layout, with our color, this one. Okay, save. Then I save. Then you'll find that the color is going to do what? To be updated. So the color has been updated, but it shouldn't be the same image. I'm just doing it because it is the only image that I have. So I want also to change this image, and that will be our last image for today's class because this class has been too long. So click on design, click on image. So I'll have to, let me put this image, but this image is having a black layout in front of it so that the words should be readable. So if you're to put an image here, you should be having somewhat the black layout in front of it for the words to be readable. Otherwise it will not suit there properly. Okay, so that's how we modify the what? That's how we modify the page. That's how we modify the page. So according to any idea that you have of a charity website or politician website, you can do what? You can change it from this point. Then after, you update. So it's updated. I can now close. So that's the front end. The front end is slow, but it gives you ability to work as things are being displayed. Okay, so there we are. It does not look exactly like how it's the demo is looking, but I have explained the basic concept that shows how we can change the what, the appearance of a certain alone theme. So now we want to go to events, but the video has been too long. Let me see, some of 2 hours. So to go to events, you simply click on an event and then you can modify from there. So you click on an event, so you can change these events from here. So if I click on a certain event, for example, event slides, so I'll see events, different event slides. But in a real world website, you cannot put all event slides in the same theme like this, in the same page like this. What you do, you put what you do, you put your real menu that can enable your visitors to do what, to navigate through your website. Okay, but don't leave the dummy content here. There you put them in this form in a way we should be able to access different features of the theme. But for you, don't leave it like events and then you put different kind of events. So there we go to the events. So the events, so if I want to modify this event, I just simply click on it. And when I click on it, I just simply click on edit here. You see the edit option will come here for us to be able to modify the event. Okay, so if I click on edit, it will help me, it will open a place where I can modify this particular event. I can change the map, I can change the text, I can change the images in this event. So if we come to causes, almost they are the same style. If you come to projects, it's exactly the same. In case you want to modify a project, you just go to a particular project. Okay, you go to its view details, and when you're previewing it, you'll be able to see an option of edit project, and in that option of edit project, you can modify what should be in the what, in that particular object, what should be in that particular project. So the news, of course, the news, their themes, I mean their WordPress posts, and we've already discussed about the WordPress posts. So we can also modify the news. If we want these news to be in a different way, we can also modify them by simply clicking on a post, and when you click on a post, you will be able to see the what, the edit post, the edit blog post option here, so that you can modify it and make it the way you want it to look. And if you make a real world website, you may need to delete all the posts and put your real existing, I mean your real world post, not just to use the dummy post that you got from what, from the website. from the dummy content. So for today, we'll stop from here. I'm going to share the link for this theme in the description, such that if you want to learn and practice along, you can follow that link. And in case you get stuck somehow, somewhere, you can contact me. I'll be able to do what? To help you. And thank you for watching. We'll meet next week.
Hello, man.
You're still there?
Yeah. Like, I want to access my listen. How is it called?